Buying a VR headset in 2026? I've tested dozens of VR headsets and found the 8 best options at every budget, from $250 to $1,200. If this helps you, hit that subscribe button and check the links in the description below. Let's dive in. Tier 1. Budget VR headsets, $250 to $400. Product number 1. MetaQuest 3S, 128GB for $296. The Quest 3S runs the same Snapdragon XR2 Gen 2 chip as Meta's flagship. Same processor, same 8GB RAM, same full game library. Key specs: 1832 by 1920 per eye, up to 120 Hz, 96-degree field of view, Wi-Fi 6E, full color pass-through, 514 grams. Standalone performance is genuinely impressive. Demanding titles run smoothly, and wireless PCVR streaming works seamlessly. Here's what they don't tell you. Fresnel lenses blur toward the edges with noticeable God rays. IPD offers only 3 fixed positions: 58, 63, or 68 mm. The stock strap is front-heavy and causes neck strain past 30 minutes. Best for first-time VR buyers and family setups. Not for enthusiasts who notice lens quality. The most accessible entry into next-gen VR today. Product number 2. PlayStation VR 2 for $395. The PlayStation VR 2 has the best display in this tier. Dual OLED panels delivering true blacks and high dynamic range contrast LCD competitors can't match. Key specs: 2000 by 2040 OLED per eye, up to 120 Hz, 110 degrees field of view, eye tracking, adaptive trigger sense controllers, 560 grams. Eye tracking renders detail exactly where you're looking. The Sense controller's adaptive triggers make pulling a bowstring or squeezing a brake feel physically real. The reality check: completely inoperable without a PS5. The mandatory USB-C cable tangles during active games. Sony's first-party support has slowed. The library is curated but thin. Best for PS5 owners wanting OLED immersion. Not for anyone without a PS5 or who hates cables. OLED visuals and haptic depth. Nothing else in this tier touches. Tier 2. Mid-range VR headsets, $400 to $500. Product number 3. PlayStation VR 2 Horizon Bundle for $418. This is the same PlayStation VR 2 hardware, identical display, identical Sense controllers, bundled with Horizon, Call of the Mountain, for only $23 more than the standalone headset. Horizon was built from the ground up for PlayStation VR 2, showcasing eye tracking, headset haptics, adaptive triggers, and spatial audio simultaneously. The climbing and archery mechanics are the most convincing demonstration of what this hardware can do. What you need to know: same limitations apply. PS5 required, wired cable, thin, broader library. Once Horizon's 6-hour campaign ends, the content gap becomes obvious. Best for first-time PlayStation VR 2 buyers wanting the definitive showcase. Not for existing Horizon owners or buyers without a PS5. Always buy the bundle. Product number 4. MetaQuest 3 512GB for $499. The Quest 3 is the best standalone VR headset in 2026, and its Pancake lenses are the reason why. Key specs: 2064 by 2208 per eye, Pancake lenses, up to 120 Hz, 110 degrees field of view, continuous interpupillary distance, 58 to 71 mm, depth sensor, 512GB, Wi-Fi 6E. Pancake lenses deliver edge-to-edge clarity with no God rays. The 110-degree field of view makes virtual worlds feel expansive, and the depth sensor enables more accurate mixed reality than the 3S. Here's the catch: Battery barely clears 2 hours under load. The stock strap is front-heavy, and the upgrade from the 3S is overkill for light users. Best for daily VR users and PCVR streamers. Not for light users happy saving on the Quest 3S. The gold standard for standalone VR. If you're finding this helpful, hit that like button and drop your budget in the comments. I'll reply with my top pick for you. Tier 3. Premium Vive XR headsets. $500 to $800. Product number 5. HTC Vive XR Elite with Deluxe Pack. For $587. The XR Elite's standout feature is its convertible design. Detach the battery cradle, and it transforms into 260 grams VR glasses, ideal for PC use or travel. Key specs: 1920 by 1920 per eye, Pancake lenses, 90 Hz, 110 degrees field of view, per eye diopter dials, hot swappable battery, Wi-Fi 6E, 12 GB RAM. The diopter dials let glasses wearers go completely prescription-free. PCVR streaming via Wi-Fi 6E is smooth once configured. The downsides: Snapdragon XR2 Gen 1 chip struggles with demanding standalone titles. VivePort is extremely thin for standalone content. Maximum 90 Hz falls behind competitors here. Best for glasses wearers and PCVR enthusiasts wanting a lightweight wireless option. Not for standalone gaming or anyone needing 120 Hz. Clever design, but only if you need what it uniquely offers. Product number 6. Meta Quest Pro for $793. The Quest Pro is Meta's prosumer mixed reality headset. Eye tracking, face tracking, self-tracking controllers, and a QLED display with 500 zone local dimming. Key specs: 1800 by 1920 QLED per eye, Pancake lenses, 90 Hz, 106 degrees field of view, eye and face tracking, 12 GB RAM, 256 GB storage, 722 grams. Face tracking enables real-time avatar expressions no other standalone headset can match. The rear-mounted battery creates solid weight balance for extended wear. Here's what you need to know. Meta discontinued this in September 2024. Battery runs 1 to 2 hours maximum, shortest in this lineup. The Quest 3 outperforms it in resolution and field of view. Best for enterprise mixed reality users and VR chat fans wanting expression mirroring. Not for gaming or long sessions. Powerful hardware, but discontinued status makes it a hard sell. Tier 4. Luxury VR headsets. $1,100 to $1,200. Product number 7. HTC Vive Focus Vision for $1,149. The Focus Vision is a genuine hybrid, standalone headset or lossless wired PCVR via DisplayPort, eliminating separate devices entirely. Key specs: 2448 by 2448 per eye, Fresnel lenses, 90 Hz standalone and up to 120 Hz via DisplayPort, 116 degrees field of view, auto interpupillary distance via eye tracking, hot swappable battery, 12 GB RAM, Wi-Fi 6E. Auto interpupillary distance via eye tracking gives anyone optimal lens alignment instantly, a genuine enterprise advantage. The honest truth: Snapdragon XR2 Gen 1, same chip as the 2020 Quest 2, is a glaring limitation here. The DisplayPort streaming kit costs $149 extra, sold separately. Fresnel lenses introduce God rays that have no place at this price. Best for enterprise teams and PCVR enthusiasts wanting standalone plus wired versatility. Not for consumer gaming. Impressive enterprise tool. Hard to justify as a consumer purchase. Product number 8. HTC Vive Pro 2 system for $1,199. The Vive Pro 2 has the highest resolution in this lineup, 2448 by 2,448 per eye, 5K combined, and it shows. Key specs: 5K combined LCD, Fresnel lenses, up to 120 Hz, 120 degrees field of view, Steam VR tracking 2 base stations, high-res headphones, DisplayPort 1.4, requires gaming PC. Pixel density eliminates screen door effect entirely. Steam VR base station tracking is the most precise here, flawless through 360 degrees movement. What you need to know: wired PCVR only, no standalone mode. Minimum RTX 2060 required. Fresnel lenses introduce God rays in bright on dark scenes. The Vive wands are a 2016 design. Most users upgrade separately. Best for PCVR sim enthusiasts prioritizing maximum resolution. Not for standalone use or anyone without a high-end rig. The sharpest VR display available, if you're willing to build around it. Alright, let's break down the winners. Best budget standalone, Meta Quest 3S. Same processing power as Meta's flagship, thousands of games, lowest barrier to entry in modern VR. Best overall standalone, Meta Quest 3. Pancake lenses, 512 gigabytes, widest field of view of any standalone here. Best for glasses wearers, HTC Vive XR Elite. Per-eye diopter dials are a game changer for prescription correction. Best resolution, HTC Vive Pro 2. Nothing else approaches that 5K display for PCVR fidelity. Skip this one. Meta Quest Pro. Discontinued hardware, 1 to 2 hour battery, uncertain future. My personal pick, Meta Quest 3. Pancake lenses, massive storage, best standalone display available. If I'm spending my own money today, that's the one. All links are in the description, organized by tier. If this helped you find the right headset, smash that subscribe button and drop a comment with which one you're going with. I reply to every comment. See you in the next one.